voice of Del Mar. We're the face of Del Mar. We own this town.
In this town, let's see and be seen. We're here to be seen winning.
We're Donkey Island, we're an institution, and we're here to win.
I'm very excited to know Joe, and I know he's a badass, and I know he hung out with John Wayne, and they drink a lot of liquor.
I knew your grandfather very well, Jack. Yes, yeah. He was actually responsible for ruining part of my liver. Yeah.
My grandfather is John Wayne. I never get tired of people asking me about him, especially people that tell me stories.
Yeah, his famous line was looking at an empty glass. He said, "Well, you ready to tackle some more of that stuff, kid?"
Oh, I've never heard that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'd heard it too often. Yeah.
Walking around with Joe today was pretty awesome. He took us to the heart of the track and gave us insider information, told us why it started. I thought it was actually cool hearing the backstory. Was this like Hollywood's playground?
It absolutely was, you know, and this is back in the 30s, you know, nobody saw those people anywhere. There was no Entertainment Tonight or things like that,
So people came here to see celebrities.
They came here to see celebrities.
It was really fun walking around with her because this place is such old Hollywood, and pointing out the pictures on the wall. Some of those actors and actresses were actually in pictures with her granddad.
And it was so cool walking with Joe Harper and hearing how it started, and with Bing Crosby and how he brought the celebrities here. I didn't know anything about that, so it was very special.
Come on, I'll show you the director's room.
Okay. So what is the director's room?
The director's room is basically that, where the directors of the racetrack can come, all the VIPs that we have entertaining.
So how do you get to come up in here? You have to be...
You have to be somebody.
You have to be somebody.
Or you have to know somebody.
Knowing somebody seems... yeah. Hello, wanna come up?
Joe, to me, is someone that's a blast. I feel like he has a lot of fun with life. I feel like he's a little bit of a troublemaker, which I like. And he's got a little streak in him, which is fun. So he'll be fun to hang out with.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have no trouble being up here.
Okay, great. Thanks, Joe.
We're going to take you up on that.
Yeah, you offered it, so
It's a deal.
I feel like we'll be there a lot. Joe gave us the invite, and we are definitely going to be accepting it. I saw a couple of comfy chairs that look really good to watch the race from.
Have fun.
So much.
Thanks, babe.
See you in the director's box.
Absolutely, yeah. The room is yours.
Okay.
The joint's yours.
Okay, great.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Joe.
Hello, brother. We had a horse racing this week called like Melanouche, Mushy Loosh, something Looshy.
Minna Loosh. It's not that hard. Learn the horse's names at least.
7-2, 7 horse in the 7 race.
So Minna Loosh is a horse that we bought out of an auction sale early in July here, and we thought we could drop her in and she was going to win quite easily. So there's 3 levels of races in horse racing. There's stakes races for the best horses, and you actually have to pay to get in those races. There's allowance races where you have to have not done too much in your career. And then there's claiming races, and those are races where by just being in the race, you are for sale for whatever the claiming price is.
Julian, Scott Kaplan. How are you, man?
Excellent.
Nice to meet you. We're glad you're riding for us.
Oh, yeah.
The jockey? I've never even heard of this guy. This guy was talking French and I had no clue what he was saying.
No directions?
No directions?
What do you want to do today?
Well, I want to get a picture on the winner's circle.
Yeah, that's it. We all want a picture in the winner's circle. I could not communicate with this guy. We're gonna win the race.
This horse, of course we will. That's what we're here for.
And so I was like, go on, Jules, like as if we're best friends, you know? All right, Jules, let's go. Let's go, Jules. You ain't got no problem, Jules. I'm on the mother. Yeah. Back out there and chill them jockeys out and wait for the wolf who's coming directly.
All right, let's go down there. Let's make this confident walk.
Let's win the race. What the heck? You know, motivated
Friday
for
night.
it. Yeah.
7th horse in the 7th race on Friday night.
We have to watch this. I wouldn't say that.
Maybe she's starting to get the energy,
You didn't even
man.
say her name right. It's Minna Loosh.
How do you say it?
Minna Loosh. You're showing no respect for our horse. I think he senses it. And away they go.
Said we're last.
Followed by Lana Caprini, then comes Minna Loosh.
Said don't go too far back.
Oh my God.
Come on, Jules. Come on, Jules, you got room.
At the rail, Lizzie's Tizzy's running on later.
No! Come on, man, go attack.
The towel won at about 3 parts of a length to Lizzie's Tizzy, then best in class Minna Loosh. Nice ride.
Never in the race, never. We expected a lot more. horse isn't really training the way we thought, and the horse just did not perform at all.
So Minaloosh was in a $20,000 claiming race, meaning she was for sale for $20,000. She got claimed away from us. Somebody bought her out of that race, so we no longer have Minaloosh, but that's okay.
Damn it. Get out of here. All right, Court, let's go get a drink.
All our employees seem to last forever. I mean, they love working here. And Dave Martinez has been here almost as long as I have, so at least over 30 years.
Hey!
Dave Martinez is one of the great employees we have here.
The only reason we got all these people here and they applauded was they think it's my retirement party.
Wish it were mine.
And here a guy is driving his truck along the side of the property looking for, check on his crew and smells smoke. He looks and all of a sudden sees a trailer on fire. He hears a child making a sound, crying, looks in the window and hears a little 7-year-old boy all curled up, basically waiting to die. And Dave just breaks the window open and grabs the kid and pulls him out at the last minute and the whole trailer goes up.
We're lucky that you're here. We're lucky, not just that 7-year-old boy is lucky. We're all lucky here. We love you, and so we thought we ought to do something, you know. And so we got you this picture of me. No. Well, somebody said that you like soccer, so we're going to get rid of you for a while. We're going to send you to the Manchester play, and all expenses paid. So this is it. This says being a sport.
What a guy. I mean, just an amazing guy. He's been our hero way before he did that.
I can't tell you from the bottom of my heart how proud I am of you and everything you've done over the years.
Thank you very much, people. It's way beyond more than anything I can think of. Thank you very much. I am engaged to the most beautiful woman in the world. Yeah, her name is Mayo, and everyone asked me, how are you preparing for the wedding? So we had a little wedding planning session with Diane, our event coordinator, who's absolutely brilliant. We had a cake tasting with our pastry chef, Andrew, who was absolutely brilliant. And then in between, we had his therapist there.
Alana Pratt, intimacy expert and relationship coach. I'm just about to sit down with Jeff and Mayo, and it's my first time. I'm sensing they might be a little nervous about what's going on, and frankly, so am I. But that's what I love about intimacy. It's about the unknown. So I'm ready to dive in and have some fun. Well, I am so honored and privileged to be able to be with you and have an intimacy session today.
I still have no clue what this whole thing is about, so...
And my intention is that by the end of this, you are more connected and more juicy together.
I'm juicy.
And the only thing I ask from you is that you play full out with me. Shoes off. What size are your feet?
Jeff told me that when he was with the intimacy expert, that Mayo had to try on some kind of wooden clogs or some kind of special shoes. He wasn't even sure what they were for.
There's something about in the bedroom when you put on stripper shoes that brings out a side of her, like, I am a goddess, I am sexy, I'm naughty. It's a way to ask for what you want. When you put stripper heels on, all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I want some of that, please, okay? So, put these on, my love. How does it feel?
Like I'm gonna fall over.
I know you're gonna fall over.
She was forced to put on some heels that were about 20 inches high and channel her inner sexiness.
Even a little more confident, maybe? Sassy, sexy, maybe?
Mayo wearing those shoes, doing that little dance with the booty in my face.
And now that you know that your ass is in his face right now doing this, how does that feel?
Oh, it's a moment.
Okay.
Afterwards, I reminded him, anything she wears, you're into.
Good, and so you're connected in your pelvis, you're connected in your heart, you're connected eye contact.
I think he was having difficulty fully getting into the moment.
This is where the moments happen, where you say what you might not normally say in our really busy lives.
That's actually what I usually say, honey, I can't see the TV. But most of it I really thought was great. Just some parts. What does your heart say? What does your brain say? What does your groin say? When you ask me what my biggest turn on is with Mayo, it's just, I love when I look at her and she looks at me, and I've never felt so loved. How about give me a
Jeffrey Strauss decided that he was going to lose 30 pounds during the racing season.
Jeffrey. buddy.
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you,
Thanks
too.
for coming for lunch. Should be fun. By the way, you're looking good. You've lost a bunch of weight already.
I know, this isn't gonna help.
What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take Jeffrey to a common friend of ours, Bertrand. That's my only French, by the way, Bertrand. His name is Bertrand, which is another really fancy, really heavy French-type restaurant. And I'm gonna put out all this insane food, and I'm just gonna eat it all in front of Jeffrey and go, Jeffrey, come on, you gotta try some of this. There's no way he'll be able to stay away. We just gotta make it a little bit harder on him. The weight is coming off too easily.
Baby! Let me just ask this question. Can we have a nice lunch here? Can we drink wine? I mean, he's on a big diet. It's so good. So we can eat. We can actually eat like grown-ups. We can eat like men. We don't have to worry about you being on a diet.
Little salad. What do we have? Oh, little sweet bread, little biltong, just a little greens. Yeah, come on, dude.
What are we in the old country here?
Yeah, we're in the old country, baby. I warned you.
The Milfleur is probably my favorite restaurant in San Diego. But when I saw that sweetbreads and the beef tongue and the liver, thank God for that big bread basket. I was kind of like just snapping it, throwing things in there.
Freaking gross, man. Tongue. I don't care where it came from. Disgusting.
Jeffrey!
I'll be honest.
Oh my God, I'm like, unbelievable.
I
I'm so
didn't come out
embarrassed.
for lunch. I don't want to insult the chef.
No, you insult the
We
dishwasher.
were. The whole,
Yeah, exactly.
The whole lunch is ruined.
Oh my God, man.
The whole lunch has been destroyed.
We thought we could get you to really eat. You have shown tremendous
It
discipline.
was easy to have willpower when you didn't like what was being served to you. That's one. Two, there's money involved here. You know, I have a lot of my friends betting me that I can't lose the weight, and I step up to the plate when it comes to money.
Oh man, I'm here to win a race. Nice to see you again. You ready to go here? You ready to do this? Yes. All right, this is exciting. So She's Complete is our entire summer. If it was turf, I'd say 100%, but I don't know, man. That horse is supposed to run on grass. We just could not find a race for this horse. Everybody from the back barn tells me if this was a turf race, bet the house. We need to race on turf. I'm nervous as hell, I'll tell you that right now.
Because we purchased this horse in Ireland, we are eligible for a bonus at Del Mar called the Ship and Win, which basically takes your winnings and you get an extra third. So this is a $75,000 race that for us is worth $100,000.
It's all about increasing the value of the horse. That's how I can go back to my investors and say, here's your profit, see you next year. And then they'll go out and they'll recruit for me. They'll tell their friends, and then their friends will say, I want to join the great friends because they win big races and they make us money.
And away they go.
This mandate and mandate are out quickly.
It's a last.
Right? It's a last.
Last of all, She's Complete. 7 lengths would cover the lot.
A lot of dirt,
yeah.
Not in love with this hat.
So move on to the backstretch.
All right, we got time.
Down at the rails, Net right behind the leading.
Not going anywhere yet.
Waiting. Viewer is now more relaxed again. And last of all, She's Complete.
And this would be impressive to win from here.
They have 3/8 of a mile to go, and Majestic Presence kicks on for home.
They're all right there bunched up. Really slow. Don't let them get too far.
Come on, Raphael, you got anything? All right, she's on the move.
Running on, She's Complete.
She's on the move.
This mandate in the black cap coming to take them on. On the inside, the net is plugging away as well. She's Complete on the extreme outside. Here's She's Complete coming with a determined run. Has to get to Majestic Presence. Majestic Presence, the leader. She's Complete closing steadily on the outside. But it is Majestic Presence keeping her at bay, and Majestic Presence comes home to win it. Majestic Presence, She's Complete was second.
She closed great. Second's not bad, but we wanted to win.
Unfortunately, the way things went, she finished second, so she pays the bills for the month, but we didn't get the score that we were hoping for. We'll come back later in the summer, we'll race on turf, which is her preferred surface, and we'll win that race.
Karen invited me to have dinner with her dad and Joe Harper, and of course I said yes.
Hi kids, how are we doing today? Hey.
I thought Miriam was the easiest to relate to because she knew what it was like to be an athlete.
Bruce is, I hate to use the word legend because then it goes to his head, but is probably one of the great trainers of all time. Something just inside of certain people that understand what's inside of a horse. And a horse, they realize it. They look at Bruce and say, I know you know. Very few people can do that nowadays. You see maybe a handful of men out there. I mean, the Redford picture.
And women.
And women, yes, here. Yeah. His daughter is not too far behind him in that respect.
Well, the best thing about my job is it's been handed down to me from my mother and my father.
There's no doubt after you spend 5 minutes with Karen Headley who her father is. She's a chip off the old block. I mean, she is just like her dad, only taller and a lot better looking.
So Bruce, what kind of good horse racing advice can you give me and my teammates?
The faster you are, the better luck you have.
At least I'm not the only one. Definitely feel kind of honored, you know, to have dinner with all of them.
You got the racing gods there, you guys.
This is it,
cashing in today.
This is it, baby. This is it. 2 weeks. Only on 2 weeks, and I'll say.
The professor says it's happening. I believe it's happening.
Okay, so Donkey Island is struggling this season. They don't have a win, and that is really surprising to me. They know what they're doing. They tend to have a lot of good horses, and so far, again, it just shows how hard it is to win here at Del Mar.
Honestly, what I like about this horse right now, it's our first horse I look at, I mean, visually, that doesn't look good. Every horse we've had run so far looks like great. They got champions, they look fit, and they all run like crap. This guy, he's got some great glutes. He has his eyes, his head's down, he's drooling at the mouth. He looks like me before I go to a buffet. We're waiting for the 6 horse.
It is the 6 horse.
It is the 6 horse.
The 6 horse is the right one.
And away they go.
Why is this going to follow us?
Canopus is tucked in down at the rails. Stauffenberg being taken back as Burning now moves up to take the 4th spot. Another 3.5 back to Burning, and Lay It On starts to make progress on the far side. But on the outside, here is Designated, come from last to second.
There's a 5.
A quarter of a mile to go now, and Designated, a huge run. Can he now keep going? Burning is getting involved too. They come for home. Burning is closing on the inside. Here comes Burning with a late run. Designated and Burning gonna hit it together. Designated shifted a bit. It goes on to win. Designated a neck to Burning.
The horse is all over the place. Rosario moving right down. Sorry, brother. We tried.
Another sad day.
I'll see, man. I'm gonna watch one of the races too. Guys out here?
We're gonna go fly in the paddock.
I am from San Diego and I never have done some of these things, and honestly it's like blown my mind. I've been going to these parties, events, and I'm not a huge partier, and I'm seeing this whole lifestyle that I'm not used to, and it's awesome.
I was really shocked that Scott kept his promise. So when it happened, I'm feeling awesome.
You're gonna play Jeff in beach volleyball. Let me up the ante. Have you guys ever been to the glider port in La Jolla?
No.
If you guys beat them, I would treat everybody to go paragliding.
Yes.
When I first got to the glider port, I was excited.
So welcome to the Torrey Pines Glider Port. All of you guys are going to be flying today?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, my name's Gabriel Jebb. I'm one of the instructors here, and there's some instruction we have to give you guys before we take you up in the air. So why don't you come over here to my office? All right, so have you guys watched a couple of tandem flights yet? There's one right there. Okay. So as the passenger, you're going to be in front of me. As the pilot, I'm going to be in the back. Okay. So we have to work together in order to launch this aircraft.
I'm terrified of heights. Weird, because I am tall. You'd think I'd be okay with it, but I'm not.
Oh, we're doing this now.
We did this now.
Yeah, so we're just gonna walk off the edge of the cliff.
I walked off a cliff, and it was terrifying.
And away they go.
Cool. I want to show you why we lost this race. You know, the best thing about Express Bet is, first you can make the bet, then you watch the race live. After the race, you can find out why you lost or how you won. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's, to me, is the best site for gambling.
I'm feeling the excitement again as he comes around the turn.
So here it is. See Burning here?
I'm gonna feel
He goes in, but he goes back out. Yeah, we lost too much room.
If that had been a longer race, do you think you could have pulled it off? Because
Well, this race, there was an inquiry, and
that's right.
And again, with Express Bet, they'll show you all the different angles of why they think the horse that won the race interfered with our horse.
You can see where we blew it.
But if you win, you get to win all over again.
We need to do that more often.
Well, we need to find a winner first. We will. We will.
You know, the glider port was great. I've always wanted to do it. I've never had the guts to do it.
We got a pretty good amount of wind today.
Yeah, just as long as we don't crash, we're all good. Yeah, my concerns are very simply, I have 4 children.
That's a good one.
Who need their father.
Yes. All right. All right, all right, all right. Oh my goodness. I love it. I'm actually like having a blast.
This was my dumbass idea.
Run backwards. Run. Oh. All right. Here we go.
Oh!
We're airborne.
Oh.
I probably wouldn't have had the guts to do it if it wasn't for the fact that there I am now with all these hot chicks. What an adrenaline rush. How was it? Did everybody have a good time?
Great time. Thank you. Great time.
So here's what we should do. Here's what we should do. We're done here. There's a very famous beach at the bottom of these cliffs that we should go to right now and just go hang out.
The nude beach.
The nude beach?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like everyone naked there.
Yes, everyone is naked there.
I don't think it looked
naked.
nice.
We're over it. Let's
No,
go.
no, what?
Let's go.
No, seriously, it's a cool beach. I don't know, man. I think it's a good idea.